First at 5, developing news. Authorities are excavating human remains found at West Little Rock's CHALAMONT Park.
This is near the location where Ebby Steppach's car was found shortly after she disappeared in late 2015.
THV 11's Caitlin Gardenhire is monitoring this story for new developments. And what are we learning, Caitlin?
Police found human remains inside CHALAMONT Park about 10:30 this morning. Since then, they have been out here. Little Rock Police, the FBI, the coroner, Public Works Department. We are getting a first look. The tape has just been taken down. This is a first look at where the human remains were found. This is the drainage pipe that they have been digging up since 10:30 this morning. So this could be huge news. This is the same park police last searched in 2016 in connection with the disappearance of Ebby Steppach. She was 18 years old when she disappeared in 2015, and this is the park where her car was found.
Cold case investigators decided that we needed to look in a drainage pipe that runs here down the back of the park, and we used Public Works to pull up the pipe and to dig it up. And once we got the pipe up, they were able to see that there was human remains inside that part of the pipe.
So I'm walking over here, just going to give you a look. These are the drainage pipes that they have been searching since about 10:30 this morning. This is where they found the human remains. The remains are being sent off for identification. Little Rock Police say they didn't get a tip about this. They told us that they were just wanting to further investigate. So hopefully we will have some more news and information about this later. Reporting live in West Little Rock, Caitlin Gardenhire, THV 11 News.
Several agencies are working to recover human remains discovered at CHALAMONT Park in West Little Rock.
And that's where Ebby Steppach's car was found shortly after she disappeared back in October 2015. THV 11's Caitlin Gardenhire is following this story for us. What are we learning, Caitlin?
Well, we know that human remains were found here at this park at about 10:30 this morning. Since then, crews like the Little Rock Police Department, the FBI, the Public Works Department, the coroner, they have been out here digging. I'm going to give you a look at where they have been digging. This is the drainage pipe where the human remains were found. They were found inside the drainage pipe. So as you can tell, a large portion of the drainage pipe has been cut out. But what makes this discovery so important is that this is the same park that police last searched in 2016 in connection with the disappearance of Ebby Steppach. She was 18 years old when she disappeared in 2015, and this is the park where her car was found.
Cold case investigators decided that we needed to look in a drainage pipe that runs here down the back of the park, and we used Public Works to pull up the pipe and to dig it up. And once we got the pipe up, they were able to see that there was human remains inside that part of the pipe.
So I just kind of want to give you a look. These are the pipes right here behind me. These are the pipes that the human remains were found inside. Little Rock Police tell me that they didn't get a tip about this. They tell me that they were just further investigating this investigation. Sorry about that. So we will have more information as we get it in. Reporting live in West Little Rock, Caitlin Gardenhire, THV 11 News.
Human remains dug up today inside a drainage pipe at CHALAMONT Park. The same area searched today is where 18-year-old Ebby Steppach's car was found after she disappeared in 2015. Several agencies, including Little Rock Police, the FBI, and the Little Rock Public Works Department, were all on scene today. Little Rock officer Steve Moore says the remains have been sent to the state crime lab for identification, but confirms today's search is related to the Ebby Steppach case.
As you can see, the memorial back here behind us is where her vehicle was found, and that drainage pipe starts not far from there. So this is all based upon following up on that case.
Now, Ebby's family released a statement tonight asking for privacy and respect until they are able to make one public statement to confirm the findings of this investigation.
Investigators are working to identify the human remains found at a West Little Rock park yesterday.
Well, they're currently at the state crime lab being examined against dental records. The remains were found inside a drainage pipe at CHALAMONT Park. That's the same area where missing Ebby Steppach's car was found after she disappeared in 2015.
Little Rock police say yesterday's search was related to her case. Stay with THV11 and THV11.com for the very latest.
Breaking just into the THV11 newsroom, Little Rock police confirm the remains found in CHALAMONT Park yesterday are those of Ebby Steppach.
The 18-year-old Ebby was reported missing in 2015.
Now, police searched this area in November of 2016, but they did not find any remains. Police did not release any information on what may have happened to Ebby, but they are continuing their investigation. This is a long historied case that we have covered since the very beginning. Of course, she disappeared in October of 2015 at CHALAMONT Park. They found her car, and inside her car, all of her personal belongings, her cell phone, wallet, other personal items. And they had searched the park. They brought in dogs, search dogs, and they never found anything. It was interesting yesterday. THV11's Caitlin Gardenhire did a live report from that location. They literally, the investigators, the FBI, and police dug up a culvert, a drain, in which they said the body was found. So it's unclear at this point whether police received some information that they should go back and dig, or if, what happened
And
there.
as we reported earlier, those remains were sent to the state crime lab and they compared dental records. So apparently that was the method that they used to confirm that this was Ebby Steppach. And as we reach this point, there are two levels here. First is it's sad. The second is there is some form of closure to know that this has happened. But now it also opens up other questions too, Dawn, as the investigation will go on.
And police had said that the remains were skeletal and that the pipe opens near where Steppach's car was found. And again, they used dental records to confirm that this was indeed her. If the dental records didn't work, they were going to send DNA testing in, but they were able to confirm that this is in fact the body of Ebby Steppach. We will have more details as they come into our newsroom tonight. Again, this news breaking that the remains found in West Little Rock CHALAMONT Park yesterday are those of Ebby Steppach.
We'll be right back. The family of Ebby Steppach has released a statement regarding the news that her body has been found in CHALAMONT Park in West Little Rock.
Well, they wrote in part, the family would like to thank all of you who have supported efforts to find Ebby. It has been through your support, many prayers, and God's strength that they have been able to make this journey. God hears and answers all prayers, they write. Yesterday, God answered the family's prayers to find Ebby.
You'll find a link to the full statement on THV11.com. Ebby Steppach was last seen on October 24th, 2015. For the last 2.5 years, thousands have shared her story in hopes of finding answers.
Today, a major announcement from police that Ebby's remains were found this week underground in a Little Rock park.
Grief from Ebby's mother, Lori, in a public Facebook post tonight, describing the moment she got the news. She writes, "I have wondered a long time what it will be like. A phone call, the middle of the night, a knock on the door. I can't breathe. I can't stand up."
She goes on to say, "Ebby Jane, you are dancing in the throne room while we weep at your grave. I long for the day I will join you. Your life has brought purpose and meaning to so many, and I'm proud to be your mom."
THV11's Michael Aaron joins us live tonight from CHALAMONT Park with the latest on the investigation and words of thanks from her family. Michael?
Well, Craig, Denise, I spoke to Ebby's mom, Laurie, last month on what would have been her 21st birthday, and she said that the family would not stop searching until they had closure. And tonight, the area that once gave them one of their only clues about Ebby's disappearance proves to hold an even bigger piece of this case. On Wednesday evening, a statement from the spokesperson for Ebby Steppach's family. God hears and answers all prayers, she says. God answered the family's prayers to find Ebby.
We've never given up on this.
In a video release, Little Rock police confirmed the human remains found in a drainage pipe at CHALAMONT Park Tuesday are those of Ebby Steppach. Ebby's car was found just yards from that pipe on October 30th, 2015, just days after she disappeared. Investigators later searched the area with cadaver dogs.
Cadaver dogs searched that area for over 3 days and didn't locate any kind of scent that would lead us to believe that Ms. Steppach was in that area.
In 2017, the Little Rock Police Department created a cold case unit made up of retired homicide investigators. Those detectives took over Ebby's case, submitting evidence to the state crime lab and formulating multiple scenarios about what could have happened to the then 18-year-old. Those efforts ultimately led them back to CHALAMONT Park Tuesday morning, where they dug up a section of drainage pipe near the spot where Ebby's car was found.
Upon opening that pipe, cold case investigators located human remains inside that pipe.
On Wednesday, the state crime lab positively identified the remains as those of Ebby Steppach, ending a desperate search by her family that lasted nearly 3 years.
The cold case unit will continue to work with the Jernigan and Steppach family to bring a resolve to this matter.
A celebration of Ebby's life will be held at the Christ Community Church on the campus of Little Rock Christian Academy. That's Saturday at 2 p.m. We're live in West Little Rock tonight. Michael Aaron, THV 11 News.
Michael, thank you. In their statement today, Ebby's family also thanks the Little Rock Field Office of the FBI and the Little Rock Cold Case Unit for the time and effort they put into this case.
The family goes on to ask for prayers of gratitude, strength, and guidance for this group of individuals as they try to solve some of those unanswered questions.
And you can read more about the Ebby Steppach case and see the full statement from her family after today's announcement on THV11.com.
And remember, this investigation is ongoing. If you have any information, we also have contact information for the Little Rock Police.
Shock, relief, anger. These are Lori Jernigan's reactions to the news that detectives found her daughter's remains last week.
They were located in a drainage pipe in a West Little Rock park. It's the same park detectives had searched before and the same park where they found Ebby's car.
Tonight, THV11's Laura Monteverdi sits down with Jernigan to talk about the case and moving forward.
I was right there. She was right there. Her body was right there. About 60 feet from her car.
And you had no idea?
I had no idea.
For the past 2.5 years, Lori Jernigan has searched everywhere for her 18-year-old daughter, Ebby Steppach. On Tuesday, her daughter's remains were found in a drainage pipe at CHALAMONT Park in West Little Rock, just feet from where her car was found in 2015.
It confirms what I've thought. I've believed in my heart she was gone. I wish my energies had gone towards looking in a pipe. I'm kind of beating myself up because I would have crawled in the pipe to look for her.
Jernigan says since learning the news, she's riddled with anger.
I didn't know a lot of things that I know now. I didn't know someone reported smells from that drainage pipe. I didn't know there was a 911 call. I didn't know that. It may have been a different story.
Does that make you angry?
Yes. If I let that fester, I'd lose my mind.
But she also says she felt a sense of peace in the weeks before Ebby was found.
I had been not sleeping. I'd been thinking about, I'd started writing her funeral. I'd been writing down her songs. I'd been writing down her service. God was preparing me. And she was found the next day.
Now she says her family is focused on moving forward, confident her daughter's case will be solved.
They've got this. I need to heal. My family needs to heal.
Time to heal and finally grieve.
Ironically, she's the first to accept death and is praising God. We're here sad, but she's praising.
Laura Monteverdi, THV 11 News.
Ebby's death is being investigated as a homicide. Her remains have been sent to the state crime lab to determine a cause of death.
Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm David Littman. During an emotional ceremony, family and friends of Ebby Steppach gathered to plant a tree today in a West Little Rock park. Our Vanessa Page explains why this tree is so important to them.
The tree was planted in CHALAMONT Park, and Halo's investigation held a ceremony to show that Ebby won't be forgotten. Ebby was 18 years old when she was last seen in October of 2015. Her car was found at the park a couple days later, and her body was found there as well this past May. Ebby's family is still searching for answers. Her mother says as this tree grows, it will keep Ebby's memory alive.
My prayer for this tree is every parent that sees it, sees this plaque, and holds their children a little safer.
Halo's investigations will also open a safe house for minors in Ebby's name. We have more information for you about Ebby and the investigation at thv11.com. Ebby's mother is still not giving up and hoping to find out who is responsible.